Test, test, test. Lighting, adjust this framing a little bit. Battery, up tiles. That's Test, test. Okay, we're good. Good audio. Good video. I think we're all right. All right. Need to get the Makita page up. Sorry for a bit of a false start there, guys. Doing some streaming testing. Looks like 5 of you joined early, but let's see if anybody joins this one. So the streams will start at 10 a.m. Central. I'm going to tweet it out. Put it on Instagram, see if anybody wants to join. Hey guys, we're live on Mo and Joe on the YouTube channel. Go check it out, streaming live. Today we're talking about electric mowers. Hey guys, we're live. Hello.
You posted 9.5 minutes of you working on your computer. Just want to let you know.
Oh, it's delayed?
Well, no, it's just there's a post that shows 9.5 minutes of you working on your computer.
Oh no. All right, I'll have to mess with that. Yeah, I was messing with streaming settings earlier. I'm actually,
A bunch of thumbs down.
yeah, I'm actual live now. Apparently somebody's watching me on my phone. Bye.
Say hello, everybody.
Hey everybody. Bye. Hey everybody. Go through here and delete this old video. I'll be starting here in just like 10 minutes, guys. Sorry, just give me a minute. This streaming stuff is weird sometimes. How's everybody doing? Everybody having a great Sunday? I never know when to start, because it's not like people join right when the stream goes up, so. Delete that old one forever. Okay. Here we go. How are we doing, guys? I think we're starting to get some people show up. Looks like we got a couple anyway. So this is my weekend show. I'm bringing it back for a season 2. This is Mo and Joe. I just like to kind of tune in for maybe 30 minutes, an hour, and chat with you guys. I'm Rick with Wood.Work.LIFE. If for some reason this is your first time finding the channel, but welcome to the show. Today we're going to talk about electric mowers for a little bit and kind of some of the stuff that's going on with the channel and kind of what's coming up. We're going to drink some coffee. We're going to hang out a little bit. Feel free, jump into the comments. I've got my computer right here so I can see everything you guys are saying. Just trying to like have a little fun here. Hopefully, oh, my chat is hiding. There we go. My dad, I think, might be one of the only people in chat right now. So let me know in chat if you're here. So today, yeah, we're going to talk about this new mower from Makita that's all electric. It takes the 2 batteries, gives it 7,300 square feet of runtime. I'm going to share some content from some of the other creators that I like online. We'll get to that in just a minute. And just kind of generally have a chat here. So I said it was going to start at 10. So I guess let me know in chat if the stream's going okay. As far as audio, video, if everything looks good, sounds good, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, let's go ahead and jump into it. So full disclosure, this stream is partially sponsored by Home Depot. So they did provide this Makita mower to me. There's also going to be some other content coming up in a little bit. We're going to be looking at some other Makita tools on the channel with some more in-depth videos. None of them are really reviews. It's all kind of just like showcases, or they're going to be part of the content. I really don't feel comfortable doing like a sponsored like review. That's not something I would ever do. But if they send something over, I'd be happy to showcase it. Home Depot's been a valued partner, and they help me do a lot of the things that I've done here on the channel. So we'll give it just a few minutes. Let me send out a tweet and get on my story, let everybody know I'm going live. I did these a lot last year. I kind of got a little burnt out on it in the winter, obviously. But you know, picking this back up, we're going to see how long we can keep this going. This was a lot of fun last time. Let me just tell people on the story. Hey guys, come check out Mo and Joe. We're live on the YouTube channel. We're going to be looking at electric mowers and some of your content potentially. See you guys in a little bit. So, yes. My dad is in chat trying to tell you guys all to share the post. We'll get started in just a minute. We're live. Mo and Joe on YouTube. All right. I guess, yeah, we got 10 of us here. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So we'll start with the mower. Let me switch my screen settings here so you can kind of see what I'm looking at here. Not that. These. All right, so this is the Makita 36-volt mower that they sent over for me to kind of feature on the channel. I really like it. It's a good mower. I like the idea around electric mowers. This particular kit is, I think, $600. Comes with 4 5-amp-hour batteries from Makita. So if you're just kind of a Makita boy anyway, it's a nice mower to start with if you just want to get the batteries. It does 7,300 square feet on 2 batteries, which is about enough to fill a bag anyway. Then you can switch it over and get another 7,300 square feet. That's just about enough, I think. I don't know the exact conversion. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. That's just about enough to mow a full acre yard on 4 batteries. I confirmed it. I'll share it on my Instagram post probably tomorrow. I did confirm I mowed my front acre, and I did get through about 7,300 square feet. I got through about a 50 by 100 foot section of my front yard on the 2 batteries. And I did have a full bag, and I was able to go and switch batteries and continue running. I've also kind of done some kind of torture tests on this. I've just left it outside and let it get rained on. Since it's an electric mower, that's obviously a concern. It still runs just perfectly. It's nice because it also runs quietly. So if you have like a weird job and weird hours, it's nice because you can jump out there and mow without disrupting your neighbors. You can check it out at homedepot.com. It's got it's the 18 volt. This is the X2 with the 5-amp-hour LXT batteries in it. If any of you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in as we go or later or whatever. But that's enough about the mower. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Additionally, what I wanted to kind of share with you guys is just kind of some of the stuff that I've been watching, I guess, over the last kind of couple months, and stuff I kind of hope you will check out as well. Let me share again. So I think I've shared this guy in the past. I do really like his stuff. This is Alexandre Chappel. Of course, it's going to throw me an ad up. Why not? But he made a really cool video sharing some details that I hadn't really thought to go through before. But it was some details around like different drawer techniques. So he actually used 4 different drawer techniques and 4 different drawer slides in the building of this little cabinet. He went everything from like super high-end drawer hardware to like basic IKEA hardware. And also the common like single slide and the ball bearing slide that a lot of people use for either like old school kitchens or like kind of more modern builds that you see like everybody on YouTube using these drawer bearing slides. But really cool video, check that out. I'll drop that on the link in the description after I kind of go through the whole video. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is this really cool video from, you've probably all seen him, Chris Salamone, but he goes through the full, like a full tutorial on how to use SketchUp for beginner woodworkers. It's really nice, goes into great depth. Chris is one of the experts in, anyway, YouTube woodworkers on using SketchUp. And SketchUp's a really nice, like easy to use 3D rendering software just to kind of get your initial like conceptualizations of a project, like just jotted down so you can expand on those. Another thing that I'm pretty pumped about is my buddy over at Third Coast Craftsman workshop. We were actually at a bar in Atlanta when he made the introduction with Craftsman's Legacy. It was pretty cool. So he's got a whole episode of Craftsman's Legacy where they actually go out and see his new shop, which his new shop is pretty ridiculous. It's in a pole barn that he's actually built his like house on top of. But Chris is a tremendous guy. Craftsman's Legacy is a great like kind of like in-depth dig into that. And yeah, go check that out too. Chris is a great guy up in Michigan, obviously the Third Coast Craftsman. Very, very talented with hand tools and has really made some amazing work. And his YouTube channel's ridiculous as well. Did that. The other thing, and this is kind of non-YouTube related, I've been super into, and I've been like watching not just the special, but also all the behind the scenes. So Bo Burnham actually is a comedian. He actually started out on YouTube. You probably know him. If you don't, you should definitely check him out. He started on YouTube, but then he got really, really famous. He's been in lots of shows and lots of different things. But he released a quarantine sort of comedy special called Inside. And the whole thing is shot by him in a room and is edited and made over the course of a year. And you can just tell the painstaking detail that he took into like thinking at the lighting, the framing, the cinematography. And it's really kind of like YouTube videos like taken to the nth degree. I want to see more stuff like that. I'd like to see more YouTubers kind of challenge themselves to make stuff like that. I mean, it definitely like was something that I was challenged myself. Like, okay, how could I take that level of like scrutiny and like focus to my own work to make something of that level? Honestly, right now I can't, but it'd be just really cool to think about being able to do that. Cool. Get back to our regularly scheduled programming. I was hoping there'd be more people in chat, but I mean, obviously, if you guys have any questions, I'm totally open to it. Today was just kind of rebooting the series and just kind of getting back going again. But as far as what's in the future for Wood.Work.LIFE, that's kind of another thing I wanted to share with you guys. I'm looking to get a lot more active in this community and posting back to my YouTube channel. I've had a lot of fun making my last 2 videos. I made a video about overhauling my living room, and I also made a video overhauling my laundry room. Those were kind of just a lot of what I've really been focusing on for the last year has just been like hardcore nesting. But I think the nesting's done because my wife has basically banned me from remodeling jobs. And now it's time to just start like digging back into the shop. So I've got a lot of like shop infrastructure projects that I want to get going. I've got a lot of like actual like woodworking projects that I want to like focus on. I'm going to be doing some additional kind of like tips and tricks, like basic tool review type stuff. So you're going to be seeing some of that. I'm going to be trying to do Mow and Joe. So I'm going to get at least 30 minutes out like every Sunday at 10 a.m. That's the goal. Honestly, like before, it's just like my personal life and just like being with my family, just taking every Sunday morning. Like Sunday morning is like, you know, cartoons on the couch time, or like getting ready for soccer practice time, or like, you know, going to a farmer's market time for in like the fall for us. So in the summer, at least, I want to try to at least like hang out with you guys for a little bit, see if there's any like questions, see if there's any like kind of feedback on like past content. I just want to make this channel more of a community. And I know that involves me probably being a lot more active and publishing a lot more videos and being a lot more present in this, and being able to respond a little more to like feedback on the different types of content that I have, both from like, you know, people actually telling me what they thought of the videos, or people just that, you know, not watching some of the videos. So like these last couple remodels have not been my best performing videos, but they've definitely been like, I've really enjoyed doing them. I really enjoyed the edits. I thought they were fun. You know, maybe they're slow burns on YouTube, but I guess we'll find out. I'm just really less concerned though about like the views, and just more concerned about the community. So I really want to continue to build on that. So that's a little about me, kind of some of the stuff that's upcoming. So I'm going to be having a review, kind of not really a review, just kind of like a Tool Tuesday, tool tip thing kind of coming out. So I want to understand the difference better of like what comes in like $180, $150 like drill combo from like the big box stores versus like your industrial, like heavy duty, like metal bodied drills that you can get for like $500. So these are both Makitas. They're both like available at your regular big box stores. I've been doing some testing and I'm trying to kind of put together the concept around what does it actually look like to own a $500 drill versus a $150 drill. That's something I'm gonna be looking into in a video probably the next couple weeks. Another thing, as you heard kick on just a minute ago, I'm really wanting to fix my my air compressor station. It's just kind of a mess. The hose reel is broken. The nailers are just kind of slipped in there. I want to make something that's more thought out and really more the style of this shop where it's kind of organized and everything in its place and a place for everything. So I'm going to work on that design. Hopefully I'll be getting to that one next week because I'm pretty psyched about doing that. I've already got the plywood and everything. Another thing, let me move the camera a little bit. I went to the lumber yard and I got a bunch of white oak and a bunch of sycamore. I'm building a coffee station for the house, just on a whim. I don't know. I like coffee. I have a show called Mo and Joe, so I don't see there's a problem in making a coffee station for my bedroom. So that's going to be coming out. All kinds of other stuff. If anybody's got any ideas or anything else, my dad just asked, when mowing with an electric mower, do you need to wear rubber-soled shoes and a grounding bracelet? Serious, do you feel it kept the right power for a clean cut? I do miss my camera guy. My dad used to shoot the show with me. Maybe he'll come back and join me. We'll see. Dad, that's up to you. Yeah, I did feel like the really cool thing that this mower has is it's got load sensing. So basically, to conserve the battery, when it feels that it's just taking like just nipping grass, like if it's got like short grass that you're just wanting to get right back to it, or right back to your cut lengths, it will like just run the blade at speed without any torque. But when it feels that it's going through like heavier load, like if it's going through like brush or going through like thicker grass, it will ramp up the torque on the motors so it'll cut the thicker stuff. I mean, there were some downsides. So I'm a kind of feel from your question, Dad, that this feels weird just talking to my dad. So if anybody else has any questions in chat, do let me know. But it did feel there were a couple things that I kind of wish it had, but I kind of get why it doesn't have. So it's not self-propelled. That would be awesome. But I guess that would also kind of impact the battery life on it. That would be one thing that would be really nice if it had. It does a great job bagging. I wish it had larger rear wheels. So since it is a push mower, I wish it would be easier to push. The other thing that was a downside of it is the maximum maximum cut length on it is 3.5 inches. I have 3 acres, and sometimes when I'm like trying to establish my grass at the beginning of a season, or if I'm going to like fertilize it or do any like weed killer on it, I like to cut it at 4 inches because the best defense against weeds in your yard is just having strong grass. And when you, at least in the beginning of the season or during like the hottest part of the season, if you give it a little bit more length, it'll allow it to get a little bit stronger, take in a little bit more nutrition. And when you do that, with 3.5 inches, that's not quite as long as I would like to do it sometimes. So maybe it had a little more like coarse adjustments to allow you to go higher than 3.5, that would be nice. But overall, yeah, I mean, power, great, 7,300 square feet, pretty good, just pretty good size for most yards, especially like in a city or when you're next to your neighbors where you have to worry about sound. So yeah, overall, really like that. Going back into the plans, so yeah, I've got a lot of stuff coming into the channel. You're gonna see more videos, more shop videos, more woodworking videos, and more live streams. Just more. I also kind of want to just be more open with this channel to just do the stuff that I'm interested in. So A lot of times I'll find that there's a project that I either need to do or want to do around the house or just like as a creative outlet. And I'll feel like I can't do it because I'm worried about what the viewership's going to be on a project like that. And I mean, if I get feedback from the community that like nobody likes it, nobody wants to watch it, yeah, I'm probably not going to do a lot more stuff like that. But if it's something I enjoy doing and if I have a good time, I'll probably do it and I'll continue to do it. So like this Sunday morning live stream, like as long as my batteries are full, like I really enjoy coming and hanging out. And probably not today because it's one of the first streams of the year, but you know, as we get in and we get a lot more involvement in these streams, I love having the feedback and the back and forth with the community. It's really cool to be able to chat with you guys. So yeah, you're going to see a lot more like that. In future streams, we'll also probably get back to the one day build concepts. You know, where I'm at least like building like a prototype of something that we're going to be featuring on the channel at some point, or you know, doing more diligence with in a build. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of that. I don't really have a lot for today. It was kind of just gonna be a short stream. I wanted to talk about the electric mower that came in. I wanted to kind of share you what the plans are for the channel. These Sunday mowing joes, they're not always gonna be like an hour long unless there's something that I just need to get done around the shop, or if I have like a bunch of Q&A that I've built up that I wanted to go through. But I wanted to just have this as kind of a touch point to connect with you guys. So every Sunday, 10 a.m. every Sunday. As Rick and Morty said, 10 seasons, 400 episodes, let's do it. But I'll open for a little bit. It looks like there's 5 of you in chat. If anybody's got any questions or feedback on past projects or stuff they want to see on future Mowing Joes, have at it. I'm checking out chat and I'll respond to you here in the video. I've also noticed there's a lot more spam right now on YouTube. So look out for, what is it like? I don't even want to say the brands by name, but there's a lot more of those garbage like free plan sites that are going in and like spamming comment sections. So hopefully those guys aren't in chat. But if there's any real people in chat that have any questions or have anything they want to feed in, I'm happy to answer anything. We got anything? Anybody in chat? This is also much more difficult as a one-man show. So if my dad wants to come give me 30 minutes, an hour of his life on Sunday mornings, I'm okay with that too. Not a curious bunch this morning, huh? Well, anyway, we're going to do a lot more of these series. I'll stay on for another minute and lag, just in case there's any questions. But we're going to do a lot more of these series on Sundays with Mo and Joe. We're going to have one-day builds, probably for the most part. We're going to do a little bit of like products showcase sometimes. We're going to just have some chats sometimes. Oh, hey, here we go. Question. I have the Ryobi mower and it's all right. How is the Makita? I haven't used the Ryobi mower, so I can't speak to it. I know that they have I actually used their riding mower at a trade show, and it uses the lead acid batteries instead of the lithium batteries. With the lead acid batteries on the riding mower from Ryobi, it was really impressive, and I think that's still like a really cool technology to have a rechargeable lead acid riding mower. It had plenty of torque and plenty of power. The Makita is 36 volt. I believe that the Ryobi Lawn Tools one is 40 volt, but it's a single battery. So I think I've got 40 volt 3 amp and 40 volt 6 amp batteries from Ryobi, and they last a pretty long time. But this particular package comes with 2 Makita 5 amp hour batteries. So it's the equivalent of like a Ryobi like 5 amp hour 40 volt battery. So 7,300 square feet, that's like what, like half an acre or something like that. So pretty good for mowing, plenty powerful, super quiet. Wish it was self-propelled. Does that answer your question, Ed T765? And yes, my yard is 3 acres. I would probably need to go through 8 to 10 batteries to mow the full 3 acres if I think about it. I am going to use this mower though going forward to like do some of the detail stuff. Like I've got some slopes that I can't get to with my riding mower. So if anywhere that I can't get to with my riding mower, I'm happy to take this guy as like my primary mower. It's a fescue yard if that matters to you. But yeah, EdT765, thanks for the question. Any other questions? You guys are stuck with me for another like minute or two since somebody asked a question. But if anybody else has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Or if you have any projects you want to see on the channel, I'm definitely always looking for ideas. I also, another video that wow, tons of batteries. I do like how quiet it all is. Makes it nice not to have to wear the hearing gear. Yeah, I especially on a hot day in the midsummer, I hate wearing my hearing protection while I'm mowing, but you know, I don't want to have ringing in my ears. Yeah, I don't have 10 5 amp hour batteries at T. I'm just saying like if I wanted to mow my entire 3 acres with this thing, it would take a lot. But I mean, 3 acres is probably not the use case you're looking for with the lithium powered push mowers. It's not really a use case for a push mower. Generally, you'd want at least like a lawn tractor. But another video, let me pull it up real quick. It was really cool and it inspired me. I immediately ordered a notebook after this one. I'm kind of a Peter McKinnon fanboy, so pardon me if you guys don't like it. But here, I'll share this once it gets to the ad. But Peter McKinnon released a video, and I've done the whole like post-it note to-do list, which I think is super useful. But Peter McKinnon just did a video on, and I also love little notebooks. I've always got a moleskin like in my pocket or something, just ready to like jot a note or scribble something down, draw a picture. But I think it's like 75 Plus or something is the name of the organization that some like motivational something or other. But it's basically like 5 critical tasks that you want to get done each day. And I'm game for that. 5 critical tasks. He expands it to 8 critical tasks, but I think I'm gonna start with 5 and see how that goes. But it seems like it's almost like an AA program for it's like almost like an AA program for like hyper productive people. So it's like trying to write down like 5 to 8 tasks in a day, making sure that you accomplish them, and like scratching them off. So with a to-do list, one of the whether it be a project and like designing a cut list, or whether it be like just managing my work day or managing my day, a lot of times in the morning, I'll just take a little scrap of paper or a Post-it note. I'll scribble down like 4 or 5 things to get done that day. And then just over the course of the day, just scratch them off. I was doing it where if I didn't finish my Post-it from the day before, that Post-it would get carried over to the next day. But I like the idea of this 5 critical tasks or the 8 critical tasks where you just like do it. Like you have to do it. Like if you don't finish your 5 critical tasks, they're literally critical tasks, like you failed that day. I'm not like one of those like hustle porn, like hyper productive people, but I do like to squeeze the juice out of the days. So something I'm gonna start with, and it's just another excuse to carry a nice little pen and a notebook in my pocket. So something to keep me engaged with that. Are there any more questions? Anything else before we end the stream today? I don't want to just like waste your guys' time. So if you guys have questions, I'm happy to answer. If you have project ideas, I'm happy to write those down and take those forward and do something with them. If there's any techniques or any sort of like woodworking advice that you're looking for, I'm also happy to help you out with that. If you got anything, this is office hours, so let me know. If not, I'm just gonna go make a nice breakfast and drink my coffee and hang out and enjoy the rest of my weekend. Yeah, for sure. EdT next week. I'll catch you 10 o'clock Central. I think there might have been some issues with a false start. Most of these videos get most of their views in replay anyway, so I'll be posting the VOD for this if anybody wants to catch up on what we covered in the video today. There wasn't a 1-day build, but we'll be probably doing a 1-day build next week. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there then today. Thanks guys for joining. I really appreciate it. And remember to keep your tools sharp keep your mind sharper. Have a good one.